Hello, my name is Yvonne Scheele. I've been making lace since many years. I find it a fascinating occupation. By twisting and crossing the threads, I make a beautiful, intricate web. When I lived in Singapore, I came in touch with Chinese culture and started introducing it in my lace. I slowly changed the way I made lace. This is clearly seen in the Chinese pictures in my book, The Beauty of the Orient. They have a 3D effect. I also started using silk, and that is clearly seen at the beautiful sheen they have. For making lace, you need some tools. A lace pillow, lace bobbins wound with thread, pins, a pattern. You only work with 2 pairs at a time. There are 2 movements, twisting and crossing. Then you put 1 pair down, pick the next one up, and repeat the same movement. By doing this, a beautiful, intricate tissue grows. And this is exactly what fascinates me. You make something beautiful with only threads. You can also make lace made up of motifs which are worked separately, and they are joined when you're working a second or indeed a third motif whilst working. This type of lace gives you a much greater freedom of design. This is my kind of lace. I always start with a drawing and think about what it should look like and form a picture in my head. And that is what I try to work out on my pillow. I'm less restricted with techniques and try to create new ones. I paint with threads. I also started combining lace with Japanese embroidery and called it quilting. As I show with this peacock, he is very colorful and vibrant, as a peacock should be. This green blouse has got a combination of lace and Japanese embroidery. When I worked these flowers, I started with a certain technique, but it was far too complicated and took too long, and I had to make so many, so I changed them and made a simpler version. And then I embroidered on top. For the grasses, I mixed different shades of color. This way they become more lively. Japanese silk consists of many threads, and you can separate them and mix with other colors. And then there is the corded quilting. I filled the space between the waves with Japanese knots, painstaking work. In this way, it seems like the flowers and the grasses are standing in the ground. For the pine tree, I made up a stitch for the stem to make the bark look rough. And I couldn't think of a way to make needles in lace, so I made 2 layers of lace on top of each other and embroidered the needles in the end. I wanted the tree to be shrouded in fog, but I didn't know how to make fog in lace, so in the end I solved that problem with needle felting. It is fascinating to discover what you can do with threads. There doesn't seem to be an end to the possibilities. Look at the structure of these birds, in contrast to the roughness of the tree. The possibilities with a spool of thread seem to be endless. The journey will go on and on.